No, it really is. So I just got a text from my wife. It's a text to me and her mom. She said, I'm divorcing Jaceel, mom. A blog has accused him of cheating on me. So I'm done. Like, that's what I'm dealing with in real life. Like, in real life, see what it says? Yep, the girl who used to work for him. So this is what I'm really dealing with. And that's I'm going to be as transparent as I could be, because this is what happens when you play like this. You play on people's lives. You play on whatever they may be dealing with, and they have to deal with real circumstances. So this is what I'm dealing with this morning. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Just when it seemed like Yung Joc and Kendra were finally putting the drama behind them, boom, here comes another twist. You remember when Kendra discovered Joc had a child she didn't know about while they were getting ready to tie the knot? Yeah, that wasn't scripted. It really happened and nearly tore them apart. They somehow made it down the aisle and tried to move forward. But now, Kendra's pregnancy is all over the news. And trust me, it's not the happy update everyone expected. Things just got even messier.
Well, Jaceel and I have been in this for a real long time. So, and it's a lot of stuff like you guys are seeing this season where, the whole world wasn't privy to, some of the stuff that Jaceel and I was going through, like, or the times we separated or that we were broke up. Even while we were engaged, or even while I was still wearing my ring, we had moments where it just was like not happening. But, and things happened during those times when we weren't together.
Not too long ago, word started spreading that Kendra Robinson might be expecting a baby. At first, fans were thrilled. After everything she and Yung Joc had gone through, people hoped this could finally be the fresh start they needed. Maybe this was their chance to truly leave the past behind and move forward as a family. But things quickly shifted. As the news gained attention, people began to notice something strange. Joc wasn't saying much. There was no excited post, no celebration, no hint that he was looking forward to becoming a dad again. Kendra stayed quiet too, which felt odd, considering how public their relationship had been. Instead of joy, there was confusion. Joc didn't seem thrilled at all. Whenever the topic came up, he looked uncomfortable or avoided talking about it. Fans wondered if maybe he was still dealing with guilt over past mistakes. After all, he had put Kendra through a lot. Cheating rumors, hidden children. It was a lot for anyone to forgive. But the truth turned out to be even more shocking than anyone expected. Behind the scenes, Joc reportedly started having doubts and began asking questions. Something about the situation just didn't feel right to him. So he looked into it, and what he found changed everything. According to sources, Joc got his hands on a medical report, and it allegedly confirmed he wasn't the father of Kendra's baby. Yes, you read that right. After all the chaos Joc had caused in the past, this time it wasn't him, it was Kendra. To make matters worse, the child's real father is rumored to be someone close to Joc. Not just a random person, but someone he trusted. When he finally found out who it was, his reaction made it clear. This was more than a mistake. It was betrayal at the deepest level.
As a man, guess what? I got to stand on mine too.
Because
guess what? Let me tell you something. I didn't go to college. Guess what?
Fine.
I want my kids to go to college. So we can say that right
good.
now. I don't want them to go that direction. I want them to go to college. I can say that with you too.
Right.
But don't sit here in front of the world, in front of a medium, and say, "Oh, I wouldn't want my son or your sons to be like you." Hold on. No, you gonna put some respect on my name, because at the end of the day, I'm successful. I take care of my kids.
Okay.
Ain't none of my kids out here in dire need of love and support.
Okay.
So we ain't gonna do that, okay? Because I don't appreciate that. Because there's some things about you that I could say I wouldn't want my daughters to do.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna
Tell
do
me.
that. I respect you and I love you enough.
I want this magazine to know
No. I
what
respect
it is about me. You
integrity.
don't want your daughters.
I'm not gonna do that.
You should.
I'm not gonna do that.
Be my guest.
I'm not
gonna be slighted, honey.
I'm not gonna do that. That's where we have to draw the line.
For Yung Joc, learning about Kendra's pregnancy should have been one of the happiest moments of his life. Instead, it turned into a complete nightmare, and the way he found out made it even worse. He didn't hear it from Kendra, and it wasn't shared in a heartfelt private moment. According to sources, Joc discovered the news the same way everyone else did, through the internet. Imagine scrolling on your phone and seeing headlines about your own wife being pregnant, only to find out in that moment that the baby isn't. Even yours. That's exactly what happened to him. At first, he was in total shock. He couldn't wrap his head around it. This was the woman who had stayed by his side through years of public drama. She stood by him when he was dealing with the fallout from past affairs and hidden children. Kendra was supposed to be different, but now she had gone behind his back, and with someone he actually knew. Without hesitation, Joc reportedly went straight home to confront her. This wasn't some staged reality TV moment. No cameras, no scripts, just raw emotion. Witnesses say things got intense fast. Voices were raised, emotions were heavy, and Kendra was caught completely off guard. She had no choice but to admit the truth. But the situation got even worse when the man, Kendra, had been involved with supposedly walked in during the confrontation. And who was it? Kirk Frost. If you followed Love and Hip Hop, you know Kirk has his own track record of relationship scandals. His marriage to Rashida has seen plenty of ups and downs, cheating, outside kids, dishonesty. But no one expected this. Joc and Kirk weren't just industry buddies. They had real history. They'd been close for years, offering support, giving advice, going through rough patches together. And all that time, Kirk was allegedly messing with Joc's wife behind his back. That's when things really exploded. The betrayal wasn't just painful, it was humiliating. Witnesses say Joc completely lost control. He wasn't just yelling, he was throwing furniture, slamming doors, and causing a scene like no one had seen before. Security apparently had to step in to calm things down, and it looked like Joc was ready to fight. What made it even worse was Kirk's reaction. While Joc was visibly furious and heartbroken, Kirk reportedly stood there calm and unbothered. No apology, no explanation, nothing. In fact, some say he even smirked, like he was proud of what happened or thought it was some sort of twisted win. Kendra didn't show much emotion either. No tears, no pleading, just silence, like she had already made peace with the situation and knew how it was going to go. While Joc was spiraling, the two of them, Kirk and Kendra, were already planning their next steps. Once the story hit social media, the internet exploded. People had a lot to say. One user commented, "This is wild. Joc is usually the one in the wrong, but now it's flipped. Kendra really played him." Another added, "Not Kirk Frost. Getting into more drama. Rashida has to be over it by now." Fans were shocked and divided. Some felt Joc had it coming after his own history. Others thought this crossed a whole new line. While everyone debated, Joc was already thinking about what to do next. Reports say he's considering taking legal steps. Whether that means a divorce, public statements, or something more, it's clear he's not about to let this slide. Meanwhile, Kirk and Kendra don't seem fazed. They've reportedly been seen out in public together, acting like nothing happened. No shame, no apology, just continuing life as if their actions weren't making headlines. So, is this truly the end of the road for Joc and Kendra? Or is there still more drama around the corner? With everything that's happened, it's hard to say. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over.
There's no goddamn body. If you understand, you understand.
Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
that's what it is.
Is that you so goddamn big-headed and arrogant? You around here creating babies all over the globe, dropping them off household to household.
All over the globe? What are you talking about?
To not actually be able to tell my mama, tell my brother, you should answer them.
I will talk to whoever when I'm ready.
As soon as the news broke about Kendra's betrayal, the entertainment world lit up. This wasn't just private relationship drama anymore. It became a full-blown reality TV scandal, and people quickly started taking sides. What had once been a personal matter between Kendra and Yung Joc was now the hottest topic in the music and television scene. Some of Joc's closest friends, especially those in the industry, came forward to show their support. Many of them called out Kirk Frost for breaking the trust and loyalty that should exist between friends. Scrappy, who has been close to Joc for years, didn't say much directly, but his actions on social media spoke volumes. He liked shady posts about betrayal and shared cryptic messages about fake friends, clearly showing where his loyalty stood. However, not everyone backed Joc. Some chose to stay quiet, and others even defended Kendra and Kirk. A few industry voices hinted that Joc's own actions in the past may have pushed Kendra to make her move. His cheating history and questionable choices weren't forgotten, and some believe this might have been the fallout from years of unresolved issues. Then came the internet detectives. Fans began digging into Kendra's past and started piecing together old clips, interviews, and social media posts. Some people began to believe that Kendra had always been strategic, from how she handled Joc's cheating scandals to how she navigated their relationship into the public spotlight. Many wondered if she was ever truly in love, or if Joc was just a stepping stone in her rise to fame. Just when it looked like things couldn't get any more chaotic, Joc surprised everyone. After staying silent for a while, people assumed he was laying low, trying to sort through the mess quietly. But he came back with a plan. Instead of reacting out of emotion, Joc started preparing a tell-all interview where he planned to spill everything: Kendra's secrets, Kirk's betrayal, and even receipts he had been saving for the right time. That's not all. Behind the scenes, Joc was reportedly getting ready to take legal action. Insiders say he's collecting evidence to make things difficult for both Kirk and Kendra, whether that means financial consequences, divorce proceedings, or exposing business deals that could damage reputations. And apparently, Joc has one. Final move that no one sees coming, something big enough to flip the entire situation. What it is, no one knows yet. But everyone's watching, waiting to see if this will finally bring him the justice and closure he deserves.
We made our vows to move forward, that we won't even bring any of this up.
I didn't bring it up. People bringing it up to me. And then I'm hearing stuff about the Mita lady. I've heard about this lady, Mita, before. Jaceel has mentioned her to me before. The way it was told to me is that it was an old bone out of his old closet. Nothing during the time we were together. So I'm like, what is the deal?
I have not messed with Mita.
This girl standing up talking about she been messing with you consecutively, years broken up apart, but all them years she described was when I was in your life. Quit playing.
Everyone is waiting to see what Joc will do next.
Everyone's waiting to see.
Will he fight back and expose Kendra and Kirk for their betrayal? Or will he decide it's not worth it and walk away from the whole mess?
Public eye. Rumors
Whatever
also
he
started
chooses,
that
this
Joc
drama
had
has
one
already
last
affected how
in his own sense
people
of peace.
see him.
He's determined
Some
not
view
to let
him
the
as the
heartbreak
victim of a
define
painful
him,
betrayal,
and has kept his focus
while others
on
believe
creating
it's
a
just karma
positive
catching
future
up
for
with him.
himself and his
One
family.
thing is for sure,
On the other,
this
some
drama
real-life
isn't just a
lessons
personal
about
issue anymore.
relationships that
It's
many
playing out
couples
for
can relate
millions to
to.
see.
At its core, this split
How
shows how critical
Joc
it is
handles
for
the
two
situation
people to
could
have
shape the next
aligned
phase of
goals
his
and
life.
values when entering
This
a marriage.
entire ordeal shows
Relationships
just how messy
aren't just
trust
about
and
love.
betrayal can
They
become,
require compromise,
especially when reality
understanding,
TV
and
and
a
fame
shared
are
vision
involved.
for the future.
Relationships that
Without
start in the
those getting
spotlight
messier,
often don't
Joc
last,
did something
and when they
no
fall
one
apart,
saw coming.
it's never quiet.
Joc had been quiet for a while.
Now I want to
too quiet. People
know your
with
thoughts.
arguments, tense
Should Joc
moments,
forgive and move
tearful
on, or should he
confessions
cut ties
became
for good?
common
Leave your
as the
comments
cameras
below and don't
rolled.
forget to
Despite
subscribe
all
for more
this,
updates.
they made it